Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How are you, students? Today we will do exercise of unit number 2, the brain, subject science. First exercise, match each definition in column A with the term in column B and write the correct answer in the space given below. Now column A. If you look to the column A, in column A here it is written the part of the brain that control breathing and the digestion. So the part of the brain that control breathing and digestion is option C. The answer is written here. It's option C, medulla. As we studied in medulla, the lowest part of the brain is called medulla. It is also called brain stem. It controls involuntary actions. Control involuntary actions, also called brainstem, lowest part of the brain, and control activities such as breathing, digesting, and the beating of the heart, muscles. When the rest of the brain goes to sleep, the medulla keeps working. So medulla is the lowest part of the brain, control breathing, digesting, and beating of the heart. And when all of the brain goes to sleep, medulla keeps working. Now the second, the part of the brain that control our thoughts and feelings. Control thoughts and feelings is option D, cerebrum. Controlling thoughts and controlling thoughts and feelings is called cerebrum. About cerebrum, we studies control your voluntary actions, thinking, feelings, to differentiate, making decision, reading, listening, seeing, all types of activities it conduct. The part of the brain that control our movement and balance. Movement and balance, it's option A, cerebrum. Cerebellum. It's option A, cerebellum. Located, cerebellum is located above the medulla and below the cerebrum. Its function is to control the body balance, movement of the muscles and joint, helps you in running, walking, jumping, and many other physical activities in which the muscles are involved are controlled by cerebellum. Now, excuse number the bones that protect the brain. The bones, the bone that protect the brain is skull. Circle the correct option. Brain cells are different from the cells of the body because they cannot be reproduced. Option B is the right answer. Brain cells cannot be reproduced. Voluntary actions are controlled by the dash. Voluntary actions are controlled by the cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla. So it's option A, cerebrum. Which part of the brain helps you to read? Medulla, cerebellum, cerebrum. It's cerebrum. Option C. Which of the following parts of the brain is responsible you feel happy or angry? Cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla. Choose one option. It's cerebrum. Which of the following parts of the brain is responsible when you feel happy or angry? It's cerebrum. Cerebrum. Option A. Cerebrum. Option A. This is the lowest part of the brain and connects with the spinal cord. Medulla. So these are the MCQs. And now we, under each heading below, write 5 daily activities that are controlled by that part of the brain. Cerebrum, for cerebrum, thinking, feeling, seeing, listening, reading. Cerebellum, balance of muscles, movement, running, walking, jumping. Medulla, breathing, digesting, breathing of heart, blood circulation, white blood cells. White blood cells. So see again. This is the match the column. With question number 1, you match the answer of question number 1. The part of the brain that controls breathing and the digestion of food is C option. The part of the brain that controls our thoughts and feelings is D option. The part of the brain that controls our movement and balance is A option. The bone that protects the brain is B option. Cerebrum, skull, medulla, cerebellum. Cerebrum. Brain. Brain cells are different from the cells of the body because they do not reproduce. Pronunciations are controlled by cerebrum. Which part of the brain helps you to read? Cerebrum. Which of the following parts of the brain is responsible when you feel happy or angry? It's option A. Now, which of the following parts of the brain is responsible you to feel happy or angry? It's option A. Cerebrum. This is the lowest part of the brain that brain parts of the brain and connects brain with the spinal cord is medulla. 5 example of cerebellum, medulla is given. Thinking, feeling, seeing, listening, reading. Balance of muscles, movement, running, walking, jumping, breathing, digesting, beating of hearts, blood circulation, white blood cells. Now we will revise the whole chapter. You know that this chapter is finished. So brain, the control center of the body, control all types of activities. Think, reason, learn new things, making important decisions, response to what happened in your surrounding. The brain do these things. Control center of the body, control all type of activities. Brain which help you to perform simple tasks and complex tasks. Governed intelligence, creativity, emotions, and memory are a few of the many examples governed by the brain. Brain receives information through our 5 senses: sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing upon many at one time. Brain. How the brain looks like. It looks like a large pinkish gray walnut. What does it looks like? Soft and squishy and has many folded end creases. It is located inside the head and is protected by a bone called the skull. The nerve cells make up neurons. 100 billion neurons make up the brain. Neurons are linked together, control all the body activities. Neurons is a nerve cells, basic building block of the nervous system. Specialized to transmit information. Neurons are specialized to transmit information. Highly specialized nerve cells, neuron, are responsible for communicating information in both chemical and electrical form. Parts of neuron: soma, dendrites, axon, which can be represented as the branches of roots and trunks of a tree respectively. This is mouse. Where are you? Where are you? Dendrite. Dendrite is here. This is dendrite. This portion is called soma, and this portion is called axon. Basic function of a neuron: receive signals, information, integrated incoming signals, communicate the signals to the target cells. Receive signals, integrate the signals, communicate the signals to target cells. Parts of human brain: cerebrum, medulla, cerebellum. Three parts of the brain are cerebrum, medulla, cerebellum. Cerebrum is divided into 2 parts: right hemisphere and left hemisphere. Cerebrum is the topmost and the largest part of the brain. divided into two hemisphere, right hemisphere and the left hemisphere. Right hemisphere control the left side and the left hemisphere control the right side. Where, when, why, and what, these are these are the answer. These are the question which needs to be answered in cerebrum. Cerebrum functions. Cerebrums control our voluntary actions, thinking, feelings, decision making, reading, listening, seeing, and the ability to differentiate between taste and smell. So these are the functions, simple functions performed by cerebrum. Enable, enable you to touch and feel the texture of things. Enables you to remember things. Cerebrum controls your voluntary actions like thinking, feelings, decision, reading, listening, seeing, and the ability to differentiate between taste and smell. It enables you to touch and feel the texture of things. Enables you to remember things. Cerebellum. Cerebellum is located below the cerebrum and above the medulla. Cerebellum helps you provide smooth and coordinated movement. Cerebellum functions control the balance and the movement of the muscles and joint. Running, walking, jumping, and other physical activities in which the muscles are involved are controlled by cerebellum. Medulla or brainstem. The west part of the brain is called brainstem or medulla oblongata. Carries out and regulate life-sustaining functions such as breathing, swallowing, and heart rate. Medulla is easily the most important part of the brain. Its functions are involuntary. We would not be able to live without medulla because of the myriad of crucial tasks it performs, including regulating blood pressure and breathing. As a part of the brain, it also helps transfer neural messages from the brain to the spinal cord. How the brain how the brain connect with the rest of the body. The brain does not stop at the back of the skull. It connects with the body through spinal cord. It is the diagram of transmitting messages. When we feel pain, such as when we touch a heart store, sensory receptor. These are called sensory receptor. In our skin sends a message across nerve fibers. So here the sensory receptor messages, peripheral sensory nerve cells carries the pain messages to the spinal cord and the brain stem and then on to the brain where the sensation of pain is produced. It is centered here. So limbic system emotionally react to the pain. So when the message is received here, it produces emotional reaction to the brain. Now, here is sensory cortex. Identifies the location of the pain within the body. Frontal cortex assigns meaning to the pain, assigns meanings to the pain. So, where the sensation of pain is registered, the information processed, and the pain is perceived. These are pain receptors. Respond to the injury in the muscles tissue. Peripheral sensory carries the pain message to the spinal cord, and limbic system respond to the pain, emotionally react to the pain, and sensory cortex identifies the location of the pain within the body, and frontal cortex assigns meaning to the pain. Thank you, students. Today we finish this chapter, revise this chapter, and as a home assignment, your parents will give you test and conduct the test and check it by yourself. If you cannot check, if there is any problem, you can contact me. Thank you, students. Allah Hafiz.